Haitians are always on the right side of history. I don't care what nobody say. So you telling me that ICE came to Brooklyn, specifically Little Haiti, Flatbush, kote all Haitians you leave? I guess ICE was trying to detain the Haitians over there, and the Haitians were not going for it. I think that people forget that we were the first ones to be freed. My people got a taste of slavery and said, we can't do this. Wrap this up by tonight. We did. If there's anything that we know Haitian people are known for doing is fight for what they believe in. And they done beat ICE the fuck up and ran them out of the hood. As they should. Yup, the Haitians beat up ICE. So you can see right here, recent ICE operations in Brooklyn have intensified, particularly in Little Haiti and East Flatbush, sparking community resistance and safety concerns. Y'all see how many people came outside? ICE, you need some ice. You're outnumbered. Yes. They fought them with their hands and feet and baton and whatever else they could find. Probably a sandal. Somebody probably even had a belt. Point is, you don't fuck with Haitian and every other minority group. Let this be a lesson. You have hands and feet. Use them. And due to all these Haitians that came out and stood together, they successfully ran ICE out of Flatbush. Because we own Flatbush. Fuck is you talking about? We have a whole neighborhood in that bitch. Little Haiti. Y'all got some nerve. I mean, as the Haitians say, and it's literally on our flag, l'union fait la force. And fait l'union, fait force, et puis bat you.
Hello everyone, welcome once again to AfriPost. I hope wherever you're watching us from, you're having a great time. Now the other day we saw Trump and his administration get permission to end the TPS law that has been protecting Haitian Americans who were granted permission to live in United States. Now, this has led ICE agents to start raiding their communities. And one thing that is quite funny here is that it has been very, very difficult for them. I came across some clips where Haitian Americans were coming up against ICE agents and beating them up because of their desire to round up Haitians who are living in Brooklyn, and they want to really have them deported. Now, this is quite funny because we have seen ICE raids in different communities. They have gone and raided Latino communities. They have gone and raided almost everywhere. But then when it comes to Haitian Americans, it seems to be an uphill task because Haitian Americans are not letting them have an easy way through them. They are resisting those kind of arrests, and they are saying, you cannot move us out of United States when we have been here legally and we have legal protection supporting our stay in United States. I want to play for you some clips of reactions that people gave after they realized that Haitian Americans are not giving ICE agents an easy time. Let's watch this, then come back and share our thoughts.
I'm so freaking proud of the Haitian community. This is how you do it. If we all did exactly what they did, we could do this. We got to stand together. All I've been saying is fight back. Do not let them get you. ICE agents aren't ICE agents. If they were actually ICE agents, if they're just people with masks and just doing this shit because they can, then why are we not able to fight back? I know why we can't, because everybody's afraid they're going to get in trouble. They're going to go to jail. They're going to get arrested. Something's going to happen to their family. They're going to lose their job, and then they're not going to be able to feed their family. They're going to lose their house. Basically, one wrong move and the whole fucking house of cards falls down. But what's better? Being homeless and jobless and possibly not being able to take care of your family? Or being picked up and taken to a concentration camp, a detention center, fucking whatever you want to call it. We all know what it is. Not everybody's there yet, but it's fucked up.
I hope none of y'all were surprised when Haitians beat the brakes off them ICE agents when they're trying to come up into Brooklyn looking for the peoples. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. This is standard issue for Haitian people. We don't play that shit. There's a reason why Haitians were the first people to say slavery. Oh yeah, fuck you, and became the first nation to gain their independence. I once heard a story, I don't know if it's true, about the Haitian Revolution, where after we won the revolution, we gathered up everyone who wouldn't rebel and cut their fucking balls off. So what I'm trying to tell you, the rumor is Haitian people mutilated and ended the bloodline of all pussy-ass niggas. The only ones left are people about that action. Jean-Baptiste is about that action. Sehoslin was out there too. She was scrapping. Robertson Evans. He was putting them balls on them motherfuckers. We had to learn how to scrap up. Don't nobody like us except us. And sometimes even that's not the case. Moral of the story, don't fuck with some hate.
So check me out. ICE went to Brooklyn and tried to deport Haitian community. People in the Haitian community, and they weren't going. And if you look at the videos that's flooding social media, one of the things I want the black people to realize is that this is how we supposed to navigate anybody coming into our communities and beating down, dragging and hanging and all these other crazy stuff that's going on across the United States. This is how we're supposed to be utilizing our unity to prevent this stuff from happening. They're not going back into that neighborhood without having some form or fashion of military equipment and gear and whatever the case may be. They're going to have to really get the whole 1% of that city or state to go into that neighborhood. Now, this is what I want to bring to everybody's attention. The United States have the policing of maybe close to 1% of the population. And if you're talking about 1% of the population, we're not even talking about 300,000, 400,000 individuals across the whole United States as police officers. You see what I'm saying? We got 43 to 48 million black individuals walking on this continent, or, North America. Anyway, so my question is this. Why are we letting this small percentage of people dictate how we move? Why are we letting this small percentage of people hang our people, beat our people, incarcerate our people for nothing, for absolutely nothing? And so, I'm saying come together. I'm saying unite. I'm saying, lock in with people that surround you in your community, love on each other, and know, hey, look, the houses, the cars, and all that other stuff, man, they cool, and it's solid to have, and it's fun to operate in this beautiful society when it's operating the way it should. But when it's not, it's time to make sure we course correct. A lot of people are afraid to stand up like the Haitian community stood up because they're afraid of losing their homes, their cars, and all this other stuff. But guess what? One thing, Haitians were not going to be in prison and not going to be sent to concentration camps and be put in position of servitude and slavery and all this other oppression. They said, look, we rather fight and die than to be sent back to a mess or treated like a mess. And so my question is, are we going to stand up? Are we going to unify? And I've seen a lot of groups out there, y'all. It's a lot of groups out there. So when I talk about all the groups, I'm talking about the NAACP. I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites. I'm talking about the Alphas, the Kappas, the Omegas, the Sigmas, the Iotas. I'm talking about the Bloods, the Crips, the folks, the GDs, all of them. I'm talking about everybody out there that is a group of brotherhood black men who's standing up for those black men in that brotherhood. And what I would like to see is everybody come together. Somebody sit at a round table and we start navigating in each city. Start in the big metropolitan cities, man. And I'm confident that the way the minds are working right now and how everybody's moving right now and the climate that we're living in, that this would be on a whole nother level, and it's going to change the trajectory of history for black and brown people in our communities. So big shout out to Haitians, man. Keep protecting the people that you love and care about. Don't let just anybody come up, even if they got a police on their chest. Don't let them just come up, man. I'm telling you, there's 9 bullets in that chamber, 10, 12 at the max in that chamber, and you got to get it out the holster. And if they come in with those things, you know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting violence, man, but what I'm saying is that if they're coming at you violently, and there's 50 people, that one gun ain't gonna do nothing. In fact, they're going to think about whether or not they should pull it out, because it's to their detriment if they did, you know. So anyway, 1 to 50, 1 to 20, you know what I'm saying? Look, there's power in numbers, man. Stay unified, stay connected. There's a lot of us out there. All we have to do is lock up. And so let's get connected. If that's something y'all interested in, man, y'all holler at me. I got some plans, I got some views, and I want to connect with every black man in the United States who's looking to create unity and a more structured and empowered community for our people. Love y'all. I'll see y'all at the top.
ICE getting their ass whooped, baby, in Brooklyn by the Haitian community. Y'all didn't learn your lesson from your ancestors when they got whooped by the Haitian slaves back in the 1800s? Uh-oh!
Some fucking great news today. Fucking great news. So ICE decided to go to Brooklyn earlier. And they decided, to go into a random neighborhood and try to play snatchies with some Haitians. Well, all I gotta say is that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Props to my Haitians. They fucking whooped ICE's ass. They took them down. They said, fuck nah. You not doing this in my neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Us as Latinos, we need to stick together and we need to fight ICE. We need to fight. Especially if you guys are in the position to do so. If you guys are like legal here, that's even more the reason. At least for me, I would say. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But once again, props to the Haitian community. Love to see that. Props to Brooklyn, New York for standing up to ICE. Share the video for awareness, my loves. This is fantastic news. Be safe out there, my loves. I love you. Great. Fantastic.
To think that y'all was going to play with Haitians the same way that y'all play with Latinos is next level insanity, right? Haitians were the first people to say, nah, fuck this slavery shit. Nah, we not doing this. Like, y'all have to really learn y'all history, because thinking that was the community to target next after having target practice with the Latinos is utterly ridiculous. Baby, when I say they beat the brakes off them ICE agents, y'all went from Latinos to Haitians and thought it was gonna be a smooth ride. Hats off to y'all Haitians, because y'all really was the first to do it. Y'all ain't do it then, y'all ain't doing it now. And I appreciate y'all fight back. It's so satisfying to see. I suggest y'all go look up the videos from the Haitians versus ICE, because when I say they beat the brakes off of them, the community came together and beat the brakes off of them. So let's see what's going to happen next, because that right there is going to be what starts war. I ain't going to hold you. They not going to hold back, and they not going to stand down.
Not gonna lie, I see the Haitians was not going. The Haitians done beat up them people on ICE trying to run down on them in Brooklyn. But if you notice, that's the Haitian way. Like, they revolution, it was like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going. The only issue that I kind of have is that, it's like you proud of where you from, but that you don't want to go back to where you from. Their country is very rich, but America has destabilized their country, so I can understand not wanting to go back, because it's crazy over there. It's very, very much unsafe to be in Haiti right now. But yeah, they in Brooklyn and they ain't going. They told them ICE people, keep playing with us. Every time they tried to catch one, everybody jumped on them. That's something that we should be taking note of for a lot of things. A lot of things. Just think about it. Police act a whole lot different if they know every time they run down or they try to, they off one of these kids, that the whole community gonna be running down on. Something to think about.
So ICE got their ass beat by some Haitians in Brooklyn. And that just goes to show you, bro, it's a reason why we were the first African nation to free ourselves from slavery, fam. It's a reason these people won't take up with your shit, fam. If they tired of it, they tired of it. That's it, fam. And for those of y'all wondering, damn, why don't y'all just go to your country if y'all just want to be violent and shit? Bro, if you don't understand the history that Haitians have with America, fam, most of us never really wanted to leave our country. We just were forced to do so because America rid us of our resources, and then they forced us into poverty. So now that we come in here to this country because that's all the options we have, y'all want to force us back and rid us of more resources, fam? Nah, bro. Some people would rather go ahead and get themselves off rather than sit there and go back to that poverty. That's real poverty. Y'all don't understand what real poverty is until you have to sit there and not be able to take care of yourself, your kids, your family. None of it, bro. Nobody's going back to that shit willingly, fam. I don't blame them. I'll fight too. All that to say, man, y'all Mexicans need to learn how to put hands on them people, bro. Fight back, bro. Fight back. Get up.
So ICE done took their ass on down to Brooklyn, and the Haitians done beat their ass. I ain't telling nobody what to do, but you better start fighting back. Why they thought they could even go to Brooklyn and play with them like that is beyond me. It's beyond me. They done jumped them in the street. Just like in Arlington, Texas, when that man got pulled over by ICE agents because somebody at his job tried to say that he was an immigrant and he wasn't, I guess picking on him or whatever. Come to find out, the man is born and raised in St. Louis, and they like, oh no, we still have to take you to the detention center. They didn't even have ICE attire on, nothing. Thought they were just finna grab this man. It's like, is they the mob? Like, what's going on? See, the Haitians, they came from revolution. They came from revolution out in Haiti. You think they about to be over here playing? No, it's not happening. And it's already messed up because they really over here on asylum from a long time ago have created families, over 500,000 of them. And you think that you just finna go take them? And they New Yorkers too? Cause let's be real. Y'all know how New Yorkers are. They already don't play that. And then they got the Haitian blood. Oh no.
Did we learn? Don't be going around messing with Haitians. Knowing the history that Haitians have of whooping, beating up the behind of the people who enslaved them and who trying to mess with them. If y'all didn't know, there is a story circulating around. I don't know if it's true, but basically ICE went and tried to get this man and he whooped. I don't know if this story is true, but it is so funny. Haitian people don't play. Haitian people don't play. So ICE, maybe I gotta think, where y'all go. I'm just saying, y'all be careful out there, because Haitians, depending on who you approach, you might get a little bit of a whooping. Now, ICE, what did we learn? Don't be going around messing with Haitians.
So I saw a couple videos of Haitians actually fighting back against ICE. ICE is in the Haitian community trying to kidnap some people, and the Haitians were literally fighting back, pulling ICE off of their people, throwing them to the ground, escorting their people away from them. Anytime ICE would grab somebody, the people would hop on that ICE agent and throw them to the ground. They were literally fighting back. And this honestly makes sense, because what you said is so true. There are people that would rather die fighting to stay here than go back to a country where they're going to do nothing but suffer. And for the people that are gonna, well, why is their country nothing but suffering? Because of America. America destabilized the country, planted corrupt regimes, and then wonder why you have people fleeing the country to come over here looking for freedom. Then they're gonna take the people that fled from the mess that they created and try to ship them back there. I wish I could show you guys some of the videos that I saw of the Haitian people fighting back, but all those videos seem to get removed immediately. They don't want us watching videos of people fighting back against ICE. The numbers, Mason. The numbers.
Gade fwe kan Iceman. Gade bouzen Iceman. ICE in Brooklyn. Like, try to snatch up some Haitians
and got beat the hell up. Didn't your forefathers learn their lesson in the 1800s when black Haitians, black slaves, whooped their ass too and gained our independence? It's literally in our DNA. What you think was going to happen? You going to come to a whole neighborhood full of Haitians in Brooklyn, New York, and you thought you was going to snatch one of them up? Nah. Yet, Momo.
Y'all, I just saw a crazy fucking video. Apparently, ICE agents thought that they was about to come to Brooklyn to just go ahead and snatch up some Haitian people like they've been doing to Mexican people. Y'all gotta see the video. The Haitian people was whooping they ass. They was not going for it. They said, not ours, not today, y'all. The video is crazy. The way they're jumping on them. It's y'all should have known better. Y'all came to Brooklyn and decided y'all wanted to sit there and snatch Haitian people up off the street like y'all been doing in all those other states with the Mexicans and the Hispanic. Y'all thought that was gonna go down in New York City? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And that's exactly the way that the rest of y'all should be fucking acting. Y'all Hispanic people out there just letting them snatch y'all up off the street and y'all not fighting back. Y'all just complying. Like, fight back! Now, I bet you they think twice about trying that shit again, huh? Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. So the Haitians from NYC just put them paws on them ICE workers. If you ain't seen that video, you might as well just go watch the video. Just go watch the video. It was too many of them. It was too many of them. They was coming from the left and from the right. It was like each time you move the camera, it was like 10 more. It was 10 more. Tagging that ass. We need that. We're throwing y'all too. Hey, y'all trying to throw us around, we're throwing you too. They was throwing niggas. Throwing them. I'm like, oh. That's all you. Put them paws on them now. This wasn't no joke. This wasn't no, we're just not going, so we're gonna run away type shit. Nope. Pause. Ass whoopings was handed out to probably like 4, 5, 6 ICE workers. 4, 5, 6. They didn't come deep enough. And even if they did, I feel like they still would have whooped their ass. I heard them bitch ass ICE agents got jumped in Brooklyn. Them niggas is not here to play with y'all. Stop fucking around. ICE pulled up on the exact wrong niggas. I can run up on the wrong city and get some holes punched in. And every time that shit get worse and worse. And I'm here for every second.
Don't ever come into my comment section with this bullshit because it is disgraceful and despicable. We are not supposed to care about people that we share DNA with because they're not African American. They're just African. They're still a part of me. I share some of my DNA with them. Some of my ancestors were kidnapped off the shores of Africa and brought here against their will. And yes, we are different. Different cultures, for me, different skin. But when I see Africans and Haitians being brutalized by ICE, those are my people. And no one is going to convince me otherwise. Don't let the diaspora wars fool you. That's just cousins bickering. That's just family bickering amongst each other. The fact that you're so spineless that you will turn your back and you will try to convince others to turn their back on people you share DNA with who are being brutalized by the modern day Triple K is such a disgrace. I'm so disgusted by cowardly comments like this. Please don't leave these comments on my page because I do not agree with you.
The Fatu family contributed major dollars, clocked major dollars to Black Wall Street at the 20s. You feel me? The Fatu family, a man and a woman, married in the islands, schooled in Paris, came to America, helping they Black American friends establish the wealth that they already had. Black Wall Street in the islands, funding restaurants, everything else that could bring wealth, they had it. You feel me? So when they came to America helping their American friends, they were assassinated. Do you feel me? The Fatu couple were arrested. There's nothing in American history books about the Fatu couple, the Fatu married couple, funding Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street ain't even in America's history books, so you know they tried to bury what happened to the Fatu family. Well, the Fatu parents. Okay, so when Black Wall Street went down, the Fatu man and wife were arrested, okay, held in jail. The only reason anyone knew they were in jail, families were close, told the children got a hold of them. They were released, whatever, that's debatable, because some say they were released by bail, but they weren't given bail back then. Not the Fatu family. They didn't want them here. They said it's bad enough that Black Wall Street existed in the first place. And if the police brutality and all of that, being beat in police custody, that's nothing new. The Fatu family was assassinated, the couple, not the children, assassinated 2 minutes after they left the fucking courthouse. 2 fucking minutes. That was a setup. That was an assassination. They wanted to send a message to Black America and Black foreigners. You try that shit if you want to in the 20s and they'll hang your ass. They assassinated them. How the fuck they tell us in Caribbean culture that it was a rogue white? Bullshit. The only people who knew that the Fatu family were leaving were the ones who released them. So when you say that Haitians don't matter, please understand there are so many Haitians in graves that's not in your fucking history book from trying to help you. Shut the fuck up and learn something.
I'm gonna talk about it if nobody else is. Thanks to TikTok, we know, but the Haitians in Brooklyn are not playing with ICE. Okay, they're fighting back. They whooping ass. It's working. So if that happens in just a small community in Brooklyn, imagine what 20 to 30 million black angry motherfuckers would do. Don't try to play with us. This ain't 400 years ago. I don't know what all this is leading up to, but if y'all just wanted to blow this bitch up into smithereens, just say that. Okay? You don't have to go through all this stress, all this anxiety y'all putting everybody else through. If y'all wanted to get this shit cracking and blow this bitch down, just say that. Because when y'all start really coming for people and when everybody really get mad, it's gonna be hell. They gonna pick that White House up and carry it across the border to Mexico and give it to them. Like, stop playing with Americans. Like, we see these little bit of shit y'all doing. It's like, oh, okay. But if y'all, like, if Americans really got mad, it would be a problem. So I'm gonna talk about it. If you notice, you never see no documentaries and tall tales about the motherfuckers who rebelled back during slavery. They do that on purpose to make it seem like we all were just afraid and we could be broken and all that shit. But I guarantee you, it's 200 to 300 stories about a couple of niggas that wasn't having that shit. They may have lost their life, but they ain't never bow down to no motherfucking body. So I appreciate it. And Haitians are known for fighting back against their government and against bullshit that's going on and other regiments, all the other shit. Look. Don't play with them people unlawfully. Do not, because they will take it there. But y'all go search that shit up. Haitians in Brooklyn and ICE, they not having it. The fuck?
Yes. Now, people have given their opinions and reactions on the way Haitian Americans have responded to ICE agents targeting their people. And for me, I think this shows the level of solidarity within this community. We saw how Latino Americans were being targeted. And while there were protests, ICE agents at least got some room to do their capturing of those Latino Americans. And that is why we are even seeing many of them who are working in farms have run away because they have had an easy chance to be targeted by ICE agents. We're finding out that there are people who are working together. They don't want their brothers and sisters to be rounded up, carried out of United States and taken to Haiti, where we know that the country is still not in peace. The country has a lot of instability that could be partly blamed to United States involvement in that country's politics. Haitian Americans in Brooklyn, particularly in the Little Haiti neighborhood, have reportedly resisted ICE agents due to heightened fears of deportation amid intensified immigration enforcement. Since early 2025, ICE has ramped up raids across New York City, targeting immigrants, including those with legal status like temporary protected status, which was revoked for over 500,000 Haitians, set to expire in September 2025. The community, already traumatized by Haiti's ongoing gang violence and political instability, feels betrayed by a government they see as disregarding their contribution and safety, leading to confrontations with ICE agents attempting arrests. These incidents include reports of physical resistance against ICE, stem from a deep sense of community solidarity and a distrust in authorities, exacerbated by the Trump administration's aggressive deportation policies and inflammatory rhetoric labeling Haitians as threats. Local residents are aware of deportations as a potential death sentence, prompting them to protect neighborhoods and family members. Social media posts in X highlight community pride in resisting what they call ICE Gestapo tactics, reflecting a broader sentiment of defiance against perceived injustices. Whether the actions are justified is a complex issue because legally, resisting federal agents can lead to serious consequences, and ICE's mandate to enforce immigration laws is clear, particularly when targeting individuals with expired or revoked statuses. However, the Haitian community fear is grounded on Haiti's documented instability, with the U.S. State Department itself advising against travel due to widespread violence. Morally, the resistance can be seen as a disparate act of self-preservation against policies they view as inhumane. Though it risks escalating tensions and undermining legal procedures, a federal judge's ruling blocking the TPS termination suggests some legal support for their cause. But vigilante actions could weaken broader advocacy efforts. So that really is the general view of what is happening. And I tend to believe that Haitians living in America who have had protected status should have been given a chance to live there. I don't know what prompted Trump to end up canceling the legal status that was protecting them in the United States, because it might be that Trump is just trying to fulfill his agenda and the rhetoric that he played, calling Haitians to be eating up dogs and cats in Brooklyn. I don't know what you think about this. Please share your thoughts down in the comment section. And if you're watching us for the first time, kindly consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and share. Thank you, and let's meet on the next one.